Ready? Good morning. I said good morning. Everyone on the behalf of Parks and Recreation, DBI Construction, Charles Jenwright, Councilman Charles Jenwright, that is. Councilman Ed Grimes, Public Works, and Parks and Recreation. And I'd also like to express our appreciation to Mayor Stephen Reed for his support and throughout this entire project. Now at this time, it's my pleasure to welcome Mayor Stephen Reed, to the podium to share a few thoughts. Appreciate it, Mr. Mayor.
Thanks for all your work.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, good morning. I first want to apologize for being late, but we were late for a real good reason, so I'll just tell you it's not part of the script. But we're working with the governor and the county commission and folks at Jackson Hospital on a solution that we think will be very helpful and beneficial not only to the city, but to the surrounding region as well. I know Charlie was there. We kind of shifted. He got in early and got out early. I got in late, got out late. But I think we have some good feedback that we'll be able to announce here pretty soon. And given the status of healthcare now in our city, in our region, it's very important that we get that taken care of, and it's important that we get that squared away. And I feel like we're weeks, maybe days, but certainly just a few weeks, I think, from being able to have a workable solution there. So I feel a lot better, Charlie, than I did coming into the meeting. I did call our CFO before I got to the truck, so she's going to work on sharpening that pencil a little bit. That's Betty Beeville, for those of you who all don't know that. But it really takes everybody to make these things go. And, you know, healthcare is important because it's not part of my script either. But I had a good friend who's a major corporate executive in another city who was playing pickleball. And he had sent out a little video about all the old people who were playing pickleball. He's not quite as old as people who are in the video. And you know what? He got out there on the pickleball court in this big old city in their fancy pickleball facility, and he felt a real pop. He heard a pop, and he felt a pain, and he tore his Achilles tendon. So now he's laid up. So his wife sent us that, and I said, you know, God don't like ugly. So I said, you got to be careful of who you're talking about. And it's funny because he's an active guy, very, very active. But he was out there on the pickleball court, and he said he was getting beat by those old people on the pickleball court, too. He did acknowledge that. But I say all that to say that, you know, it's a growing sport. It's something that a lot of us are getting used to, but we got to be careful. Still got to do our stretches. Still got to make sure that we're as in shape as we were playing pickup basketball or anything else. But it's interesting because the desire for pickleball courts, I mean, is at a high, and it was when the American Rescue Plan Act dollars are being distributed, and our council members were talking about how we could bring pickleball to the city and the different parts. And so we're excited about being able to open that here. So I want to certainly thank council members Charles Jenwright and Ed Grimes for their support and advocacy. As has been stated, I want to thank our Parks and Recreation Director, Brandon Dean, and our entire Parks and Recreation staff and the builders who helped bring this project to life. And so, as I was just saying, a recent national recreation study found that pickleball has become one of the fastest growing sports in America, with participation increasing more than 150% over the last 3 years. But the part that stood out to me was this. Pickleball is now one of the only sports enjoyed equally across generations, from young children to seniors. It's one of the most intergenerational activities we have in public spaces today. And that's exactly why this new complex matters. We built these courts not only to play a game, but to create a place where the entire community can connect. Families can gather, neighbors can meet, and people of all ages can stay active. And it's a place that invites everyone. And it's a sport that invites everyone. When we were out here a few months ago, just kind of breaking ground, I should say, on this, I was imagining what it would look like kind of adjacent to these baseball fields. And now we see these 12 professional grade courts, along with the lighting, the walkways, and the design features, give Montgomery a truly modern recreational space. And they give our residents something they deserve, a space built with intention, built with pride, and built with a level of commitment to be best in class wherever it may be. It's also part of a broader effort to invest in quality of life, neighborhood by neighborhood, district by district. So from new community centers to renovated parks to new public safety facilities, we're demonstrating that a stronger Montgomery begins, not depends, but also depends with stronger neighbors and begins with stronger communities. And it begins with spaces where people can come together in healthy, positive ways. Council members Jen Wright and Grimes have been strong champions of this work, not just for this pickleball court, but across this entire city. And we're grateful for them for that. They understand that from the start, these courts would serve far more than one district. They would serve the entire community. And we appreciate their leadership and commitment to creating opportunities that stretch across Montgomery. Also want to thank each and every person that's been involved with this, all of you in the community, our Parks and Recreation Board, so many of you who've been advocating for us to improve, whether it be Lagoon Park, whether it be Gateway Park, or whether it be to expand new parks that we have, all of these things so that we can raise the bar. Every project that we take on, from ball fields to play fields to facilities like this, shows our dedication to keeping Montgomery active, vibrant, and connected. Playgrounds, basketball courts, all of these things are part of what we want to see done across our city. So to our builders, thank you for your craftsmanship. This space reflects the skill, care, and pride in your work. We know there'll be somewhere that other cities will come and ask, how much did it cost? How do we do it? How do we design it? And that's what we want. We do a lot of benchmarking around Alabama and around the region, if not the country, but we want people to benchmark us in the work that we do. And even if that means kind of taking it in phases, we want to make sure it's built to last and it's built to be the best in class. And so as we move into this next era for Montgomery, projects like this remind us of what we can achieve when we focus on people, the community, and creating spaces that bring us together. This is how we build a healthier, more connected city, and this is how we continue shaping Montgomery where everyone has a chance at a healthier lifestyle. So let's enjoy this moment. Let's celebrate what we've created here, and let's get out on these courts and try them out together. Now, before we cut the ribbon, I want to ask Councilman Jim Wright if he will come up and bring a few words on behalf of his district and also that of the City Council. Councilman Jim Wright, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Stephen. It's a wonderful day. I never believed, I dreamed of this, but I didn't think it would be this good. But when you pull in from the main road up top and you come into Fain Park today, Fain Park's never looked like it does. And then all these people are here today to enjoy Fain Park in a whole different thing. But this right here is something we really wanted to see. I tell you, Mayor, we got a new industry, an industry that's growing in Montgomery, the orthopedic surgeons. I see they got two new buildings going up. So that's place healthy and play well, but enjoy what you got. I'm so pleased to be a part of this. It's been something I wanted to see for a long, long time, and now Ed and I came together and found some money to put into this deal, and now we got it for you to play on. So I look forward to watching people play and enjoy this for the next few years. Okay, thank you, Ed.
I know the mayor's got statistics about how pickleball's growing. I don't have those statistics. I just look at the crowd. Man, this is impressive. This is impressive. A well-rounded group. This is very impressive. This is not my district, as the mayor said. This is Charlie's district. But we needed a public community thing, and this was the ideal. This is low-hanging fruit. We have bathrooms up there. We had the space. So this is what we needed to do for Montgomery right now. This is exciting. This is way exciting. And hopefully this is one of many to come. But we're starting here and go in there. And I don't really have much else to say. Y'all ready to go play. Go play.
All right, we'll get right to it. We'll ask everybody on the program, John Bricken, you and some of the other folks who are in this, I think Cedric, and some other folks. Come on up. We'll cut this ribbon. Councilman Jenwright, Councilman Grimes, any other council members that are here. Parks and Rec, y'all come on up. And anybody from our Parks and Recreation board, if you're here as well, please come on up as well.
Okay, at this time, we need Mayor Stephen Reed, Brandon Dean, Ed Grimes, Mr. Jenwright to court 10.